Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today we are going to be talking about Call of Duty Zombies history. So grab your favourite perk, kick back and relax. So, Call of Duty Zombies, a mode that started out as a hidden bonus level, has now become one of the most beloved parts of the franchise. Over the years, we've seen it evolve from a simple survival experience to a deep, story-driven adventure, with communities dedicated to uncovering every secret. But how did we get here? Today, we're diving into a full retrospective on Call of Duty Zombies, from its humble beginnings to its most recent iterations. So, let's go back to where it all started. The origins of zombies. Call of Duty World at War. Back in 2008, Treyarch had introduced zombies as a post-credits bonus in the World at War campaign. No marketing, no teasers, just a simple survival mode that players unlocked after finishing the campaign. What was that map? Nacht der Untoten, the one that started it all. Now, the premise of this map was quite simple. Survive. A small abandoned airfield with a handful of weapons and an endless wave of the undead. There were no perks, no pack-a-punch, just survive as long as possible. Players were hooked. This was something entirely different from Call of Duty's standard multiplayer and campaign experience, and Treyarch quickly realised that they had something special. Along with Nacht also came 3 separate zombies maps. Verrückt, an insane asylum that introduced perks and a power switch. Shino Numa, a swamp map, and the first ever map to include a wonder weapon, the iconic ray gun. And the 4th and final map, Der Rise, the birth of the Pack-a-Punch machine and the beginning of the Zombies storyline. Now, skip to 2010. By this time, Call of Duty Black Ops had launched, and Zombies had evolved into something much bigger. It wasn't just an extra mode, it was a fully fledged experience, complete with its own characters, storyline, and growing fanbase. Edward Richtofen, Tank Dempsey, Takeo Masaki, and Nikolai Belensky, the 4 OG Zombies characters. With the launch of Black Ops came a brand new map, Kino der Toten. This map set a new standard with an expanded layout with traps and teleporters, a refined perk and weapon system, and the start of the official Aether storyline. This is where the rise of the Zombies community shot up. YouTube guides, forums, and theories started popping up everywhere, and the Zombies Easter egg hunt that we all know today became a full-on tradition. Following in the footsteps of World at War, Black Ops had also released 4 iconic DLC maps. Ascension, the first real Easter egg quest. It had space monkeys and had the most iconic perk in Call of Duty Zombies history, PhD Flopper. Call of the Dead, with its celebrity cast and amazing wonder weapons, this map was a cold one. Shangri-La, a tight map design on one of the hardest Easter eggs. And finally, Moon, with its earth-shattering finale, no pun intended. Black Ops 1 Zombies took the foundation built in World at War and expanded it into something bigger, better, and more mysterious, and players could not get enough, but the best was still to come. Then came Black Ops 2, and Treyarch had taken some very bold risks. Transit, the most divisive map ever made. An ambitious open-world design. It had a bus system, love it or hate it, fog and denizens, we all hated those. The Aether storyline continued, and it had a new crew. Misty, Marlton, Russman, and Stuhlinger. Die Rise, the vertical nightmare with the not-so-great perk, Who's Who. Mob of the Dead, the breakout fan favourite, set on the brutal prison island Alcatraz with a very, very straightforward Easter egg. And Buried, the time travel western town with the giant Leroy. This map had also introduced the Ray Gun Mark II. And finally, Origins, the return of the original crew and the start of the greatest storyline twist ever seen in Zombies history. Whilst Transit left a sour taste for some, Mob of the Dead and Origins became 2 of the most beloved maps of all time. Then came Black Ops 3, widely considered the best zombies experience to date, and honestly, I have to agree. The first map, Shadows of Evil. A love letter to Lovecraft and noir horror. The deepest map mechanics ever seen. The Apothecant's Servant. This map's Easter egg was probably the most in-depth we had ever seen before. The second map, Der Reisendrache. Was this the most perfect map ever made? You tell me. 4 elemental wonder weapons. Bows. How cool is that? Set in a castle, with hints towards Mob of the Dead, with the 3 dragon heads that you have to fill up to get the bows. Zetsubou no Shima. This delivered a dark, horrifying experience for the zombies community. A hard map in my opinion, with multiple steps to open up Pack-a-Punch. Go Rod Crovey. One of the most action-packed zombies maps to come out of Black Ops 3. This map had dragons, and yes, you could ride the dragons. This map also reintroduced the iconic SMG, the PPSH, and introduced the wonder weapon, the Raygun Mark III. If you love high action zombies maps with great settings, then Go Rod Crovey is the map for you. And finally, Revelations, the map that served the culmination of the Dark Aether storyline. This map featured a surreal, fragmented landscape. Each broken island took place on some of Call of Duty Zombies' most iconic maps: Mob of the Dead, Shangri-La, Origins. Revelations was an amazing send-off for what Black Ops 3 had done with Call of Duty Zombies. Next up, Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Now, Black Ops 4 tried to innovate, but not every change landed well with the Zombies community. The Aether versus Chaos storyline split, no Juggernog, the armor system was not received well at all. A new rush mode with custom mutations, which was fun but underused. Some of the maps stood out, like 9 and Ancient Evil, but overall, Black Ops 4 really struggled to capture the same magic, and it was very clear that zombies needed a fresh approach. And with that came Call of Duty Cold War. Cold War Zombies had stripped things back and rebuilt the experience from the ground up. With an open world inspired gameplay, perks no longer had limits. Yes, that's right, you could have as many perks as you wanted. Weapon upgrades had changed, you could pack a punch up to 3 times, and score streaks were introduced into zombies. And I know a lot of the zombies communities was not a fan of this. Maps like Firebase Z and Mauer der Toten felt really fresh, and this was a new era for zombies. And while it was different, many players enjoyed the change. But then, things took a very, very drastic turn. Vanguard Zombies. Yes, we all know it wasn't great. It had no round-based maps at launch, there was a huge lack of content and Easter eggs, and the community backlash was insane. I can appreciate what Vanguard Zombies tried to do, but they really, really missed their mark with this, and it made me stop playing zombies for the entire life cycle of Vanguard. With the release of the newer Modern Warfares also came Modern Warfare Zombies. In the same style of Vanguard, no round-based maps, so again, was not a major fan of Modern Warfare Zombies. However, cut to 2024, Call of Duty Black Ops 6 has released, and with it, a whole new set of zombie maps. Now, I'm not going to touch too much on this, as on my channel I have reviews of some of the zombies maps from Black Ops 6. However, I would like to say that Zombies is back. I am in absolute awe of Black Ops 6 Zombies, and I think they're going in the right direction with the maps, the Easter eggs, the wonder weapons, and the cast. So, Zombies has come a long way, from a hidden mode in World at War to one of gaming's most beloved co-op experiences. What's your favourite Zombies map of all time? Drop a comment below, don't forget to like and subscribe for more Zombies content, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace and love.